So gonna have a fun one tonight. It's something we do in Team A2I every single week, and it's called Winning Wednesday. All right, super original, I know, but really it's gonna come down to looking at this past week, and yeah, maybe you're trying to lose weight, maybe you're trying to gain the weight, and a lot of times, primarily, we're looking at the scale. We're looking to see if the scale moved in the way that we wanted it to see if we got quote unquote results this week. But really, the biggest things with this journey are going to come from what we call the non-scale victories. These are the things where you're getting better week to week, time over time, and then the things like, okay, maybe you hit your protein goal for the first time, and it had been really hard for you in the past, or maybe you got that 100 ounces of water, the 120, maybe you got the gallon of 128 ounces, maybe you just got to 40 when you weren't even drinking water in the first place. So it's really a matter of focusing on, what are you trying to do this week? What's your action step? What are you being intentional with getting better at? Because, as we go through this, yeah, we're going to have awesome scale wins. We're going to have those, and we're going to have a lot of them. But especially early on in the journey, the easiest, like the most common reason to quit is not seeing results fast enough. But are you sleeping better? Is your energy better? Are you eating better? Is your step count up higher than it was? There's a lot of things that are going to happen first that you're going to be able to see and you're going to be able to notice if you're intentionally looking for the non-scale victories. So like for me right now, this past week, I actually went up on the scale. But for me this past week, a non-scale victory has really just been my organization and my time management, because there's been a lot going on in my life and I'm trying to make sure that things don't fall through the cracks and I don't miss out. Actually got 5 workouts in versus when I was making excuses. Yeah, no shit. That's freaking awesome, dude. That's got me fired up. It's those kind of things. It's honestly, non-scale victories, a lot of times they just come back to a reflection, a short-term reflection, and sometimes long-term reflection. Looking back where you were a year from now, or a year ago. Or if you've been on this journey for a while, looking back at like, okay, I've grown this, X amount over the years. I'm doing all these things now. If like, one thing, my coach said this to me, we were on a podcast, and it was one of the greatest moments of my life. And, we were talking about it, and he's like, when I look and see how much you've grown over the last, 3 years, like, it's incredible. And, like, I've thought about that. I've reflected on that. I'm like, yeah, like there's some awesome things that I've done. Like, I'm excited that I did that. But the next sentence he said, I just never really fully considered. And what he said was like, yeah, just imagine how much you can grow in the next 3 years. And it's like, despite how far I've come in the last 3 years of my life, I look at it not like I'm at a plateau, but like, oh, I've come this far, I can only go, so much further. That's bullshit. That's such a self-fulfilling or self-limiting prophecy. That's just not worth it. So it's really something to think about. However far you've came, think about how much farther you can still go, because it's oftentimes way further than you're willing to consider. But like I said, for me this week, the fact that I've gotten more organized and I've been able to fit things in wherever it was, whenever it was, and do it the best that I could, that's really been a big part of it, and that's been my non-scale victory. Granted, the scale is going back down from where it was, but it is still not at the lowest I've been this year. Went for a walk today. I'm trying to get back into it, thanks to you and Robin. Nikki, it's thanks to you. All right, I'm just excited that I get to be here and get to see you freaking win, see you getting better with these kind of things, because you were extremely consistent when you were dialed in with this. I know a lot's happened in life. You've had to take care of family and friends and just so many things, and you've even helped take care of me. So everything that you've been going through here with your job, with life, getting to fit that back in where you're able to prioritize your steps, prioritize your journey, because like I tell you guys in Team A2I all the time, you got to take care of yourself so you can take care of others. That's so important. You got to be able to do it. But it's a lot of times easier said than done. And yeah, Brandy, I didn't get to see everything yet, but I saw you train with Isaac. That is going to be awesome. That is going to be a great pair, I think, because you know how to push yourself, he knows how to push people, and you guys are going to absolutely freaking crush it, especially with everything you've been doing with your nutrition. You are so dialed in right now with that, and we're seeing results right now, which is it's awesome to see that finally kick back in. Red velvet, love it. But overall, good day today. Got ahead on my macros, had a good dinner, had some sushi, which was nice. Let's see, what is it? Hey, we love you too, Nikki. We'll do anything for you. We're going to keep freaking winning. We're going to keep moving forward. Everybody's doing well. Spirits are high. Mom's doing good. Dad's doing good. Me and Sarah doing good. Nichols on the table, cleaning herself. She's doing good. And life is great, man. The biggest thing is regardless of where you're at, you know, whether life is good or bad right now, there's something good to focus on. Because trust me, not everything in my life's great right now. But I have a ton of things to be grateful for. And every single one of you that is watching this, you're part of that. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And Brandy, you probably did swear at him, but that's all good. It's in the gym. It's allowed. But one thing I tell my team all the time, you guys used to hear me say it on here in my stories. I'll get back to saying it. It does not matter that it's almost 10 o'clock. All right, night's not over yet. I want you to make sure when your head hits the pillow that you look back with pride on what you did. So get out there, win the day, make yourselves proud, continue to raise the standard. I will catch you guys later.